Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Who? This man. He was in the house. He wanted to take Daddy's stamps, but I made him put them back. And then he ran over George. You mustn't tell anybody. You mustn't.
Tell anybody what? Well?
Well, not mind readers, Vikki. Come on, what are you two up to?
Well, it was really Lucy's idea. Mine. You remember we were talking about the people who ran over George. We shouldn't let them get away with it, Mum.
Well, I don't think there's much we can do about it, darling. I think we should just be grateful that George is only a toy.
So, what's the big secret?
Well, Lucy said that the car would have a scratch on it, and the scratch would match George's paintwork. And if we could find the car, we'd know who did it.
So that was your idea, was it?
Uh-huh. We weren't going to tell because we thought you wouldn't let us look.
Absolutely right, young lady. No amateur detective work. Graham would love that. See these two checking out the cars in the surgery car park?
Well, I'd better get this one home to lunch before she gets any more bright ideas.
See you later, Helen.
Bye.
Yep. Sweetheart, you weren't really about to go snooping around other people's cars, were you?
No, Mum.
After all, we don't really know who ran over poor George. It was most likely some stranger using our driveway to turn his car around.
Maybe.
If you and Lucy made a mistake and accused the wrong person, it could create a lot of trouble. Don't forget we're new here. We have to get on with everyone.
I understand, Mum. We won't do it.
Come here. Something else is the matter, isn't it?
What makes you say that?
Mothers are supposed to know these things. It goes with the job. So?
I'm all right.
Sweetheart, we can't help you with your problems if we don't know what they are.
There's nothing wrong with me, honest.
All right. If you don't want to talk about it, you'd better go and wash your hands before lunch. Go on.
It's a new way to make cream cheese? Because your cue to laugh heartily.
Sorry, I guess I just don't feel very witty today.
Join the club.
Oh, but you're in love. That's supposed to be a good excuse to be ridiculous.
Looks like I'll be needing another excuse then.
Oh,
You knew?
Louise mentioned it.
When?
This morning when you brought her around here.
I suppose she just happened to let it slip?
Don't be angry with her, Clive. She wanted to tell you herself, but you didn't give her a chance. I guess she just needed to get it off her chest.
Did she give you the same reason she gave me? About falling in love with her because of Linda?
Don't you think it's true?
No. Yes. I don't know anymore.
I'm sorry, Clive. I admit I was all for you two getting together. When she talked about it, I realised she had too many problems of her own to be sure that she was falling in love with you for the right reasons.
Like getting over Nick.
Partly. And partly like needing to get to know herself before she started anything new.
Yeah, well, I've been through that myself. I suppose I would have been pretty selfish to try and hold her back.
But you didn't try. And I know you could have persuaded her to stay if you'd put your mind to it.
Yeah. Hey, Vikki, just the person I need to see. Come and give me a big hug. Why do I get the feeling that my charismatic charm has suddenly left me? Huh?
Vicki's a bit upset herself today.
What's up, Vic? I was counting on you to cheer me up a bit.
You don't need any cheering up, Uncle Clive. You're always happy.
Yeah, well, today I'm not. I tell you what, why don't we have a picnic in the backyard, huh? Maybe if we both try hard enough, we can make each other feel better. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay, come on. And then I'll just have some ice.
No appetite?
Not much. Gran, can I go and play with Vicki after lunch?
Of course.
You're not mad at me?
No. No. I have too many problems of my own.
What's wrong?
Well, I have this friend who's in trouble. She told me what it was all about, but she made me promise not to tell anybody. You see, that's my problem. Because I think it would be better for my friend if I told someone who could help her.
I have a friend like that.
Really?
At school. She's got this secret, but she's too scared to tell her parents.
Oh, that's very sad. This friend, could she be new in the neighborhood? Am I warm? Darling, sometimes when we're frightened, we don't always make the right decisions. Now, if Vicky's in serious trouble, then you could be making things worse for her by keeping it a secret.
She hasn't done anything wrong. She's scared that if she tells anyone else, her Mum and Dad could get killed.
Hey, how's the bike coming along, Clarke?
It's a long haul, mate. It's in terrible condition. Should see the field ads.
Could you give me a hand? I want to get this mess out of the way.
Oh, righto. I'll get it. Hello?
I can't talk right now. I'll meet you at the coffee shop. 15 minutes, all right?
See you.
Hey! He's done it again!
Oh, what are you yelling about?
My flaming sandwich! Hey, Shane!
The nightmares. That's where the nightmares came from. Oh, you expect a neighbourhood like this to be safe.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Bring Vicki in. When I get a description of him, I'm going to the police. I want that animal locked up.
Well, if you talk to her in that frame of mind, you could do further damage.
I'll deal with my own daughter, thank you, Helen.
Graham, listen to her, please.
Graham, you're thinking like a father, not a doctor. Now, I've worked for the Community Justice Centre, and I've seen cases like this, just as you have. All that matters to Vicki is keeping that secret. Now, you know a direct confrontation could traumatize her.
I know that, but it means...
Graham, what about Clive?
Leave Clive out of this.
When Clive was an intern, he was trained for this kind of situation. If someone has to talk to Vicki, surely it should be Clive.
Vicki needs expert help, not the court jester.
But he's your brother. You should know him better than that. He may make light of his own life, but in a crisis, I've never seen anyone better.
Please.
All right. But if it doesn't work, I am definitely going to the police.
Here's your tea.
Thank you.
You okay? You sure you don't want a couple of aspirin or something?
I'm all right. Really, I'm fine.
Okay. Is she a friend of yours?
Lenny's, mate.
Glad you two turned up. She was nearly passing out a couple of times.
Yeah, well, she's been sick in hospital. Well, we thought she was still there.
The doctor never told me you could leave.
I signed myself out
Why?
because I can't afford to lie in a hospital bed. I've got to get things together. I've got to find a job.
Look at yourself. You're in no condition to do anything. We're taking you back to the hospital.
No!
You dragged me into this. The least you owe me is an introduction, okay? Please?
This is Susan Cole, my father's girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Scott. You must be Sam's mother then.
Lenny, you've got to help me. I want my baby.
Do you promise me you know what you're doing?
Look, I wouldn't say a word to her if I didn't.
All I want to do is hold her, protect her.
Look, once I get through to her, if I do, she'll need all that, mate.
How was the picnic?
I wasn't hungry.
Graham, the washing machine's playing up. Can you come and look at it for me?
Right.
That machine's never been the same since I washed my gorilla outfit. Hang on, I thought we had a deal. Now, you've cheered me up, lots. I have to find out what's wrong with you so I can cheer you up a bit.
Nothing's wrong.
Let's talk about it.
I have to go and see Lucy.
Come here. Step into my office. Now, I hear you've been having bad dreams.
Yes.
What are they about?
Just bad.
Well, that's understandable. I guess fighting with Lucy's pretty upsetting.
It's not Lucy. Lucy's my friend.
That's good to hear. It isn't me, is it?
No, Uncle Clive, I love you.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Of course, if you're upset because of your mum and dad, that's none of my business.
It's not Mum and Dad. Just bad dreams, that's all.
Now, why should that be? We're a strong family. We're together. There's no bad things in this house.
Bad things can come from outside.
What sort of things? Vikki, if you knew of something bad, you'd tell us, wouldn't you? Because if you didn't, we could all be in danger. Do you trust me? Do you think I'd let anything bad happen to you? Or to your mum and dad?
But you can't stop it.
I can if you tell me, Vikki. I promise you that. But only if you tell me. Only you can do that.
He was here. He said he'd kill Mummy and Dad.
We'll stop him, Vic. I promise you that.
You can't stop me taking Sam.
I put my neck on the line looking after him, Susan. I'm not going to let you do this to him.
He's my baby.
Lenny is not trying to keep the baby. You're in no condition to look after him, that's all. I mean, how much money have you got?
Why don't you mind your own business?
I'll tell you how much she's got. Zilch. Nothing. She's got nowhere to live.
Lenny, take it easy. She's sick.
And what about Sam? She's not thinking about him. She's just freaking out.
It's not my fault. I had to leave. I couldn't stay in Coffs Harbour anymore.
Well, I don't know about that. You say Dad was a creep. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I've waited long enough. I've been lying in hospital and sometimes it seems like I'm never going to see Sam again. Nothing's going to be right until I get him back, Lenny.
Thanks.
I know what you've done for me and I appreciate it, believe me.
All right, suppose you take him back. And then you can't look after him because you're too sick or too broke. Who's going to get hurt then, Susan? He is.
I want him back. Now.
Oh, Shane, not there. Put those things in the laundry.
Oh, I was going to.
There's a baby in the house, Shane. I don't want him surrounded by your germs.
Hey, that bike of yours is starting to sound pretty good.
Yeah, it just needed the work. I mean, once it's right, all I really need to set it up is a good long run.
Best thing for a motor, take it out on the highway for a couple of hours.
More than just a couple of hours, Uncle Tom. I'm going to take it up to Brisbane to see Mum and Dad.
Oh, now look, I thought I'd made you see sense about that.
I know you think it's dangerous, but, well, you're wrong.
Well, what about Helen? You can't just walk out on your job.
I'm going to go and talk to her about it. Actually, I'm due over there now.
I think your auntie's quite right there, mate. I mean, you got to worry about your responsibilities here and now. You can always travel up to Brisbane later.
Oh, well, thanks for your advice, Uncle Tom, but I'll make up my own mind about these things.
Responsibility, you wouldn't know the meaning of the word. Shane! Oh, really? I don't know why I bother.
Silly young galah. Max and Maria don't need him barging in on them while they're trying to sort out their problems.
Yes, you shouldn't have been so keen to help him get the bike on the road. Oh, what's all this?
Just a lot of old paperwork and accounts. I'll put it away.
Been through any of this? Well, I thought you'd lost this.
Yes, well, I did. So that's where it got to.
Yes, and you said I could read it.
Madge, that's private property. And look, I don't go around reading your letters. Now, give it here.
You double-crossing pair of...
It's a perfectly sensible arrangement.
Oh, is it really? No wonder you didn't want me to read this. No wonder you didn't want Shane to go and see his father.
Max is going to take over my business and my house in Brisbane, and I'm going to take over his here. Now, what harm is there in that?
I'll tell you what harm there is between the two of you. You cheated me. You're trying to rob me blind. Now look what you've done.
Oh, rats. I want to see Mum and Dad, and I need a break. Do you mind?
When are you planning to leave?
Well, I was thinking about the end of the week, but I'm copping so much flack at home, I think I'll speed up work on the bike and could leave the day after next.
Flack?
Ah, they're saying I'm irresponsible. But everyone's entitled to a holiday, aren't they?
When they've earned one. How am I going to find another driver in 48 hours?
Oh, I'll find you someone. I won't leave you in the lurch.
You haven't given this much thought, have you?
Well, no, but I...
Shane, there's a world of difference between taking a break and turning your back on things.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't thought about it much. But it's the way I feel at the moment, Helen. Like, everything's closing in on me. Mum and Dad are up in Brisbane and Danny's up in the country. And I'm here with what?
A business to run. Or did you expect success to happen overnight?
No. But I'm not a businessman, Helen. I mean, look at the difference between me and Paul. Maybe I'm in the wrong place, doing something that I'm not cut out for.
All right, we'll manage somehow. Take the time you need, but use it. You could be making the most important decision of your life.
If you can think of anything else about this man, you tell your dad, okay?
Yes, Constable.
You're a brave girl. Don't you worry, we'll find him.
Thanks again, Constable.
No worries, Doctor. Sorry you had to have this kind of welcome to the neighbourhood. Good day, Mrs. Gibbons.
Good day.
Are you mad with me?
No. As a matter of fact, we're proud of you.
I didn't know what to do.
Well, you do now. And no more secrets, right?
Right.
I'm not waiting for the police to send us details of this neighbourhood watch program. I'm going right down to the station myself tomorrow, and I'm going to collect all the information.
Well, I think a brave girl deserves a brave friend. Big Vic, meet Little Vic. Hi.
Thanks.
Thanks, Uncle Clive.
Madge, we exchanged deeds 2 days ago. It's all signed, sealed and delivered.
You thieves!
Hey, easy. You're not the only one who can take legal advice, you know.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, Shane, you better listen to this. This affects you. Or maybe it doesn't, seeing you're so anxious to leave.
Oh, if you two are arguing about my holiday...
Holiday? You better make it a permanent one. You can't call this your home anymore.
Oh, Madge.
What are you talking about?
Due to a plan cooked up by your father, Tom now owns this place. He can throw us out any time he pleases.
Susan, please change your mind.
No,
Well, once you get Sam, what are you going to do then?
it's my problem.
Just wait till tomorrow, please. Give me a chance to find a place for the both of you.
Look, I know my rights. And if you try and keep my baby from me, I'll call the police.
Just shut up and listen to me, all right? And you shut up too. Mum thinks the baby's mine. Remember, we talked about it. It was your idea.
Did we? I was feeling so sick, I don't remember what we talked about.
It was the only way I could keep the baby in the house. Susan, Mum thinks that Sam's her grandchild. She loves him. You can't just walk in now and expect her to understand.
She'll just have to.
All right, just give me a couple of minutes, okay? I'll have to break it to her.
You just can't swap houses like that.
It's legal.
But half of this house still belongs to Auntie Madge. She lent Dad the money in the first place.
Thank you, Shane.
What did I know? There was only one name on the deed for this place, and that was your father's.
Didn't you get a written agreement or something?
I didn't think I needed one.
Mum, I've got to
Oh, shut
Oh,
up,
no,
Lenny.
not now, Lenny. Oh, for God's sake! I'm trying to find out if we've still got a roof over our heads.
Oh, come on, Madge, for crying out loud. Nobody's going to throw anybody out.
But you could if you wanted to. Now, come on, Uncle Tom. You're the one quoting the law.
That's not the point.
Oh, yes, it is. And why should I believe you anyway? I've already been well and truly ripped off.
Why isn't she coming?
She will, You know what a mother's like. It's not easy trying to explain something like this.
Mrs. Mitchell hates me. Is there a back way out of that
Hey,
house?
come on, look. Lenny wants you to have the baby. She just doesn't think you're up to it, that's
Well, then
all.
where is she? She said 2 minutes.
Look, there's a doctor next door. Do you think we should get him or...?
No, I'll be all right. Once I can hold my baby.
Hey, look, listen to me. There's a real good chance that your mum and dad are going to get back together again. Max doesn't want to blow that. That's why he wants to stay up there in Brisbane. I fancied a shift down here. So it all seemed like a nice, simple solution.
So how come you kept it such a big secret?
All right. We figured Madge would make a fuss.
Oh.
Yes, but you've disinherited Shane and you've robbed me. How was I expected to feel?
Look, Max will give you that money back. What makes you think he won't?
You two haven't given much thought to the rest of us, have you?
Charlene, would you take Sam, please?
No.
What?
Are you going to listen to me or not?
Look, I think we better finish this discussion outside, all right, Jane?
All right, young lady, you've raised your voice. You better have a very good reason.
Sam's not my baby. I lied to you.
But that's absurd.
You'd better sit down. You're not going to like what I've got to say.
But if Sam's not your baby, then... Oh, no.
He's Susan's baby. I'm sorry. Susan left Coffs Harbour after she broke up with Dad. He was being a real creep, and so she came down here. She just had to get away. And then she got really sick.
How could you do this to me?
Mum, I didn't mean to hurt you, I promise. I didn't know what else to do.
Lenny, I couldn't stop it.
I want my baby.
Get her out of here.
Sam!